Hi, my name is Gary Duarte, and I'm director of the U.S. Nuclear Energy Foundation. We're in several projects involved in basically trying to develop materials to educate the grassroots public about nuclear technology and things like this. Behind me here is a chart that talks about generally world energy related disasters. Energy meaning all forms of energy that produce power for electrical, other means, etc., throughout the world. Interestingly, we can attribute some 2,800 or so deaths caused by nuclear via several other uh, uh, sources of Chernobyl, Fukushima, etc., those kinds of things that have actually occurred as a direct result of nuclear power generation. On the other hand, the interesting thing here is that all other forms of fossil fuels over the many years, past century or so, you're looking at 465,000. So if we stop to think about the real arithmetic numbers that have caused the injury to humanity in the energy sector, fossil fuels far outweigh the what we consider the efficiency of nuclear energy. Down here are the details of it. I have what we call the bullet list, and hydro dams, USA, 2,200 dead in 1889. Hydro in China in 1975. But we have 85,000. Go down, chemical, the Bhopal, India in 1984 accident. That was 14,000 passed away. Coal, USA, 100,000 dead over the past century, either coal miners, from coal gas, people using coal in their home and getting lung infections from that, etc. China in 1950 through today, 264,000 dead. If you look at the 64 through today, 20, 30 years, because worldwide, China uses the largest number of coal for energy production in their country. Chernobyl direct was only 60 dead, and a possible 9,000 over a 20-year period of span from the Chernobyl release. 3 Mile Island, USA, 0 direct deaths, and they really predicted 0 casualty over the next years because of the way the reactor containment chamber was designed, helped to prevent that. Fukushima in 2011, 0 direct deaths. The World Health Organization estimates no discernible cancer increase from that issue or that situation. Fukushima non-related long-term displacement of the people there was mostly the cause of deaths and dying conditions, being separated from family and from their home locations, et cetera, things like that. So basically, this message is to talk about the world energy related disasters, and the point being made that if you really consider this overall, nuclear is the safest form of high output energy production that we have on the planet. If you talk to most scientists and engineers, they will agree with this. The difficulty that we have in grassroots education is that politics and the media very rarely will explore these kinds of numbers to make an assessment about the real facts of nuclear power generation compared to fossil fuel power generation. And in reality, this is the critical information that the public needs to know and should understand about the general capacity of power consumption on our planet. Thank you for your interest in viewing this little synopsis of what we think is important to this message.